want to take you back to my childhood. Natural health, natural living, that all started way, way back when I was a kid. It's really my grandma who introduced us all to that. I fondly remember she would always make these gingerbread men for us. They had no sugar in them. and it was great because that was all we knew. We thought it was the best thing ever. And then she would let us decorate them with like pumpkin seeds and raisins, and for a very special treat we would get carob chip. That was always a good day when there was carob chips. I remember dropping our stevia into our oatmeal instead of sugar. So that was just like, that's how I grew up, and it was wonderful. And there was always like, we'd go out to the garden and get fresh veggies in the summer and make the big salad. That always stuck with me. That was always important to me. And then, you know, as the teenage years move on, I remember this is when I was like a teenager, like those were the influences, okay? Early 2000s, okay? And I'm only 40. That was that toxic diet culture time, right? I was into fashion. I loved looking at Vogue and all that stuff, and the models are all stick thin, and that's kind of your perception of health and beauty and whatever. And even I remember looking at women's health magazines, and I remember one particular article, and I was probably about 18, and I had started really kind of eating healthy because I had worked at fast food and put on a couple pounds or whatever, and so I was big into that. And I remember reading a women's health, and it was on like an Olympic curling team, and they showed each woman's like weight and like exactly what she ate in a day, and it was so specific. And so like, if you wanted this body, this is the way you have to eat. And I think that's where it all starts, right? For a lot of us, it's not that we like set out to be have an eating disorder or body dysmorphia, but it was so extreme, and so like, you have black and white, you have to do it this way, and so body focused. Okay? And so those good intentions of just wanting to be healthy led me down that path of unhealthy habits and this extremism. And that's kind of the beginning of the story for me. So keep following along as I share my health journey and where I'm at now as a 40-year-old mom of two and a husband with chronic illness.